Today I'm going to talk a little about Vizio IR sensors, more specifically this IR sensor that you see. The model number and version number is going to be in the description of video. So if you need to look this part up, you'll be able to find that information in the description of the video. This specific IR sensor goes bad a lot. This is probably one of the most common issues with the specific models that go with this IR sensor. They go bad a lot, so a lot of people change them. And one of the things I've noticed is I keep getting emails and calls from people that say, hey, I needed the IR sensor, I bought the IR sensor, but now I need the wires because when I was taking it apart or putting it back in, I broke the wire. So one of the big problems is the wires aren't really that common because people just don't think people will buy it, so no one actually saves it. When I say people, I mean people that actually sell it on eBay. Let's say they'll take their TV apart and just sell each part of the TV. They don't really save the connectors because they don't think they could get money from it on eBay, so it's very hard to find them. And a lot of distributors that sell TV parts, they don't really have them because it's not a common part to carry. So what my goal is today is just to show you how to take those connectors out and how to put them back in, just to make sure we avoid any chance of breaking your connector. So what you see right now is how the IR sensor itself looks. As you can see, and this is without the connectors, and as you can see there's two connectors and they connect to different things. Now I'm going to show you how it looks with the connectors on. So as you can see, this connects to your TV. This is the longer one. This also connects to your TV. And when you take your TV apart to try to replace the IR sensor, so when you take it apart, you're going to see this. There's a screw here. So what happens is you'll take the screw out. You'll take this out, and to take the connectors out, you have to be very careful, because if you're not careful, you might just break this connectors, because they're not really, I mean, they're strong, they're made pretty tough, but it's still a connector, so you have to be very careful. So there is really nothing you're supposed to press. This is one of those things where you just push it out. Now to push it out, sometimes because your TV gets hot and it gets cold and it gets hot and it gets cold, and it's just plastic, sometimes it's very hard to take it out, because after a while it sort of gets stuck. So you don't want to just force it out. So you just kind of have to play with it a little bit. Now just start it off. I would just sort of like play with it a little bit, just to see if it's loose or if it's really stuck on there. And once I get like an idea of how it is, see this one, I just sort of just moved it and it just got out. So let's just put it back in. You just press it and there's nothing. So you just sort of play with it side to side kind of thing, and it just comes out. Just make sure, like, if you see I'm playing it from side to side, but I'm not putting it to this side and just pulling it out. No, just have to be very gentle. Just go like this and it just comes out. And then for this one, same thing. Just play with it, it comes out. Just make sure you're not just forcing it out like all the way really hard, or this gets broken. But the idea is very simple. If you just have to be gentle. Don't think you're gonna. Maybe it'll take you 2 minutes to do it. The point is just be very gentle, play with it, and then just get more force, and it will come out. But yeah, once you get it out, you just replace your IR sensor, and then just you'll put this connectors back in, and like I said, put the connectors in. It's very simple. Just press it in and it just goes in, and just put the screw back on and you should be good. Again, this is the IR sensor without the screws, and if you have any questions, just leave a comment. I'll get back to it. I know these IR sensors their rate of going bad is very high. So make sure you're replacing it with a new IR sensor. Make sure you get a warranty for it, and um, try to hope that it lasts you until the life of the TV, because no one wants to spend money, because I know these things, they get expensive. So yeah, thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed this video.